As you settle into bed, ready to drift off to sleep, let's take a calming journey through the night sky. Close your eyes and imagine the vast expanse of space above you, filled with twinkling stars and celestial wonders waiting to be explored.
Look up, and you'll see a tapestry of stars forming various patterns and shapes. These are the constellations, groups of stars that ancient civilizations used to tell stories and navigate the world. One of the most recognizable constellations is Orion the Hunter. Named after a legendary hunter in Greek mythology, Orion's bright belt, made up of 3 stars in a straight line, stands out in the winter sky. Imagine him with his raised arm, ready to strike with his bow, accompanied by his faithful dogs, represented by the constellations Canis Major and Canis Minor. The brilliant star Sirius, the brightest in the night sky, marks the nose of Canis Major, adding to the celestial drama. Nearby, you can find Ursa Major and Ursa Minor, known as the Great Bear and Little Bear. These constellations are home to the famous Big Dipper and Little Dipper. The Big Dipper's handle points to Polaris, the North Star, which sits at the end of the Little Dipper. Polaris has guided sailors and explorers for centuries, shining steadfast in the northern sky. The legends surrounding these bears are rich with stories of gods and heroes, with each culture weaving its own mythology around these prominent star patterns. In the Southern Hemisphere, the Southern Cross is a prominent constellation that helps navigators find their way. The Southern Cross, or crux, is composed of 4 bright stars forming a cross. It has been a crucial navigation aid for explorers and sailors in the southern latitudes. As you visualize these constellations, imagine the ancient mariners who relied on these celestial patterns to guide them across uncharted waters, their stories and adventures written in the stars. As you marvel at these celestial stories, let's turn our attention to the moon, our closest neighbor in the cosmos. The moon goes through a fascinating cycle each month, transforming from a thin crescent to a full, glowing orb and back again. The cycle begins with the new moon, a time when the moon is hidden in the sky and its dark side faces Earth. This phase symbolizes new beginnings and the potential for growth. Imagine the moon slowly waxing or growing into the first quarter phase, where half of it is illuminated. This phase marks progress and taking action towards your goals. The full moon is a sight to behold, lighting up the night with its full, round face. It symbolizes completion and the culmination of efforts, casting a gentle glow that calms the mind and soul. Many cultures have special names for the full moon throughout the year, such as the harvest moon, hunter's moon, and strawberry moon, each tied to seasonal events and agricultural cycles. As the moon wanes or decreases, it enters the last quarter phase, another half moon. This phase is a time for reflection and winding down, much like preparing for sleep. The moon cycle is a constant reminder of nature's rhythms and the passage of time. Our journey through the night sky wouldn't be complete without visiting some of the planets. Picture the bright dot of Venus, often called the evening star or morning star, as it shines brilliantly either just after sunset or just before dawn. Venus's brightness is due to its thick, reflective clouds, making it the 3rd brightest object in the sky after the sun and moon. Imagine Mars, the red planet, glowing with its distinctive hue. Mars has captured human imagination for centuries with its potential for harboring life and its similarities to Earth. Jupiter, the giant of our solar system, often appears as a bright, steady light. Through a telescope, you can see its 4 largest moons, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto, discovered by Galileo over 400 years ago. Saturn, with its stunning ring system, is another highlight of the night sky. Even a small telescope reveals its magnificent rings, which are made up of countless ice and rock particles. As we continue our journey, let's look forward to one of nature's most magical spectacles, meteor showers. Picture yourself lying on a soft blanket, gazing up at the sky as shooting stars streak across it. Every August, the Perseids meteor shower lights up the sky with its swift, bright meteors. Originating from the debris of comet Swift-Tuttle, these meteors create a stunning show, peaking around mid-August. The Perseids have been observed for over 2,000 years, with the earliest sightings recorded in ancient Chinese texts. Their bright, fast streaks of light make them one of the most beloved meteor showers, often producing up to 100 meteors per hour at their peak. In December, the Geminid meteor shower offers a dazzling display. Unlike most meteor showers that come from comets, the Geminids come from an asteroid named 3200 Phaethon. They produce slow-moving, colorful meteors that can be seen in both the northern and southern hemispheres. The Geminids are unique in their bright, multicolored meteors, caused by the various minerals in the asteroid's debris. Their reliable, prolific nature makes them a favorite among stargazers, providing a spectacular show even in the cold of winter. Kicking off the year in January, the quadrantid meteor shower is known for its bright fireballs. These meteors come from the dust of an asteroid called 2003 H1, and their brief peak makes for an intense but short-lived show. The quadrantids are named after the now-defunct constellation Quadrans Muralis, which is no longer recognized by the International Astronomical Union. Despite their obscured origins, the quadrantids' bright, blue meteors create a mesmerizing display, marking the start of a new year with a celestial celebration. As our guided tour of the night sky comes to an end, let the beauty and wonder of the cosmos lull you into a peaceful sleep. Remember, the stars, constellations, and celestial events we explored tonight are always there, waiting to be admired whenever you look up. The universe is a vast and wondrous place, filled with mysteries and marvels that inspire awe and contemplation. Sleep well, and may your dreams be filled with the magic of the night sky.